Hey guys, welcome back to the PUBG full match walkthrough series. Today we have a duos match on Erangel, in which we actually dropped Yasnaya to start. We didn't find any opposition there, and somehow I forgot to hit the record button until there was about 50 left in the match, so all we missed was a lot of looting. There was no one in Yasnaya with us. For some reason we were the only ones there, and the first circle hasn't even closed yet, so it wasn't that big of a deal that I didn't hit record at that time. But you can see we're kind of driving around. A lot of times if the circle is close to closing, and we have a car, we'll just drive around until the circle closes, and then we'll kind of make our decision where to go from there. So we just kind of drive around, see where the circle's going to go, so we have a good idea of where we want to go next, so we don't end up getting out at a place that's not going to be in the next circle, because the last thing we want to do is have to move again and draw more attention to ourselves. But a lot of times when we're playing duos, we are playing a little bit more careful. And you can see now that the circle has made its decision, and we're actually right in the middle of it, so we don't really have to go far. I do like these buildings that are on the outside of the school, so we're going to head in that direction. But we see the Stasia, so I decided to take a few shots, see if we can get lucky. And I think I made these guys kind of mad because they stop up here at the tree and start shooting back. And I realized that we're getting hit, so I'm just going to toss a nade, maybe distract them a little bit as we're running away. There's no way that's going to hit, I know it, but we're driving away, just trying to keep them from taking us out or knocking one of us out of the car, which would kind of ruin our match pretty quick. So instead we decided to go to this warehouse and kind of heal up and kind of survey the situation. We were going to head to those buildings by the school, but we got disrupted, so we'll just head here. I don't necessarily like this building because it's really open. There's a lot of open space. You can be seen from a lot of different places, but you can also see quite a bit of open field around here. So it's not the greatest place, but it's good enough for us now. We're able to heal up and then just kind of survey the area. You can see the next circle closed and we're still in, so we don't have to move again. So we got some decent circle luck right at the beginning of this match. I see my first guy, and he seems to be kind of glitching everywhere. Now beware, there's going to be some pretty bad shooting in this video, I'm not going to lie. I don't hit very many shots, but you know, it's the effort that counts, right? I would say that I'm still adjusting to the guns and the 3x scope, but that would just be me making excuses at this point. We've had the game long enough to where I should be hitting some of these shots, but some days you just don't have it, and a lot of those days I don't have it when I'm playing PUBG, but we try our best. So this guy's actually running towards the guys that were shooting us when we were in the Dacia, so I want to kind of take advantage of this situation and steal a kill from these guys because I was kind of mad that they were shooting us before. And right there, I know I made those guys pretty mad that I stole the kill, if they even realize that I did. I'm sure they know that that guy died right there. I can't go get his loot, obviously, but the fact that I took the kill from those guys after they were shooting us just makes me happy. Like I said, this open field is really good because we can just see a lot of players. I don't really like this warehouse, but it does give us a lot of opportunity to see players and take some shots. And that quick, there's only 27 alive, so we're just still trying to survive, and we're still in the next circle, so we're just kind of taking our time. So the zone closed again, and we're just outside the zone, so we got really lucky. We haven't had to move very much at all, and we won't have to move very much again. This guy's kind of hiding behind the truck. My friend said he was going to try and nade him, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye out, see what he's going to do. And here goes the nade. That's a pretty far throw. I don't think it's going to make it. I don't think it's going to have any effect on that guy, but at least it might scare him a little bit. And like I said about this warehouse, it's way too open. You can be seen from all different kinds of angles, and you saw right there, I just got shot from the other side of the warehouse through the doors, so I don't like this place. We'll have to leave soon, but these guys are trying to kill us in the meantime. I decided to go for a nade because they're kind of hiding behind the trees, and I do push them out. I see one guy go around the front, and so I tell my friend, he's going to keep an eye on the doors on the west side. I'm going to watch the east side. Right here, I decided to use a med kit instead of just using a boost or some bandages. I want to be in the best shape I can with these guys right on us right now. I don't have time to wait for the healing to add up. I just want to be in the best shape possible to fight. My friend's able to knock that guy that went around the side. So we know that there's just one guy left, and I see him behind this tree. I'm able to hit him with the grenade, but for some reason I make the terrible decision to shoulder fire there. I should have aimed on my sights. It's way more reliable. He was not close enough to be shoulder firing. When I'm really close, I like to shoulder fire because I feel like I can see the field better and I have a better view of what's going on. But with the AK and being that far away, that's not a shoulder fire situation. I should have aimed on my sights. I would have melted that guy easily. Luckily for me, my friend was able to come over and just one-tap that guy because I think my grenade did a lot of damage to him. All he had to do was get one more bullet at him. So he saved the day, was able to revive me, and all is well. I quickly get a heal in, and then I go loot that guy's body, and then we just kind of get into the circle so that we're safe and not taking any more damage. Quickly drop off one of the medkits that I picked up off that guy for my friend. Try and get the team in the best shape possible to get the victory, because now there's only 15 left and we just have to go right across the road to get into the next zone. So we're just going to kind of push over there, take our time, survey the area, see if we can find any other players. So at this moment, when there's this few players left, we just want to kind of check our angles, make sure we don't see anybody. We don't want to get shot in the back here. We don't want to get shot in the front, obviously, either. But we want to make sure that we're not getting shot from someone we can't see. We want to make sure we keep eyes on everyone we can. Now, unfortunately, we saw this guy too late, and he already cooked the grenade perfectly. As soon as it landed, it blew up right in my face, and I'm down once again. But my friend was able to take him out, save me again, and he came over to revive me. So we're still in this thing. A couple close calls. At this point, I'm not playing the best, but I'm being one hell of a decoy, and my friend's cleaning up. So right now, I think he has 3 kills. I have 1 kill. I stole from those guys that were in the Dacia. And now there's only 10 left. Right around here is when I start to get nervous, especially in like a duo or a squad, because you know there's not a lot of teams left. You know a win is within reach. All you have to do is make some good decisions and get a little lucky. But first things first, we got to get to the zone, so we're heading towards this bunker. I noticed some shots to my right, so I flank around the left side. And then I see a guy in the actual bunker. I have to kind of avoid him and take him out. The zone's killing me, a guy's chasing me, but luckily my friend was able to come in and take that guy out before he was able to shoot me anymore, because I was one hit away from being down again, either by the zone or by a bullet. I would have been dying pretty quick if I got downed again, so I'm really glad that he was able to swoop in and take care of that guy. So I quickly take some time to heal up. I get a double boost in so that I can get as much health back as possible as fast as I can. Because we're not messing around. There's only 5 left, which means there are only 3 bad guys left. But unfortunately, I'm getting shot again. I'm just a bullet magnet in this match. I just keep getting pelted with everything. And all I have is bandages, so I need to take my time and heal up to full. Meanwhile, my friend's up there on the rock, and he's kind of looking out for players. I don't like the fact that we're spread out because I can't help if he gets in trouble. But he, is probably in a better position for, seeing if there's any players around. but he's also in a better position for the guy to see him. And that's exactly what happens. He gets taken out by the and then the other person in the match finishes him off. So right now I'm thinking, oh gosh, 1-on-2. But then I hear gunshots and I'm like, okay, it's 1-on-1-on-1. It's a solo match now, basically. No one has a teammate. No one has help. It's all up to each one of us to try and win the match. So I'm hidden at this point, I think. This guy's up on the right, and I think the guy's right in front of me on the left. But I don't want to be seen by anyone right now. I kind of want to stay hidden as long as I can. Let them fight each other, and then swoop in to try and take the victory. Last thing I want to do is be the person that takes the initiative and shoots first. I'll get damaged in the fight, and then I'll be weaker to fight the next player. So I want to take my time, let them fight, kind of creep into this next zone. And then if I have to fight, I'll do it, but I want to kind of let them duke it out first. So I'm sneaking up, no action yet. I'm really nervous that this guy's going to see me either direction. And then I hear it, some gunfire. I was going to shoot here, I see the guy get taken out. I'm quickly able to spot the guy that just killed him and take him out for the victory. Luckily, I was able to land a few of those AK shots. It was pretty far away for the red dot in the AK, especially with my type of aim. For me to hit that, I was really happy I was able to finish off the match. Get that chicken dinner for me and my friend after he saved me so many times. It was only right that I was able to finish that match off and do us proud and get that chicken dinner. So at the end of the match there's a couple things to take away. For one, I knew that those players were not on the same team because right after my friend was down and the other guy finished him off, the person that downed him with the started shooting at the player that finished him. So I knew right away, okay, this isn't a team. This isn't a 1-on-2 situation. Everything's equal. There are 3 teams left. Everybody has 1 player. So at that point, I knew I just needed to stay hidden on that ridge, use that third-person perspective. As much as people don't like it, that's the mode we were playing, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to peek over that ridge. I'm going to look to my left. I'm going to look to my right. Just make sure no one's coming up on me. And then I'm going to hopefully stay out of confrontation until there's only me and one other guy left. I had a chance to shoot that guy by the rock, and if I would have fired there, the other guy would have known exactly where I was. I might even have missed and then caused myself to get shot. But being patient, letting them fight it, not getting kill hungry, I was able to take advantage of the situation, kind of be that vulture that jumps in at the last minute to take the guy down and get the chicken dinner. This is one of those matches that we had to kind of scratch and claw our way to victory. We got some circle luck towards the middle where we didn't really have to move. Me getting down so many times and my friend having to save me. And then the zone almost killing me, getting shot so many times using basically all of my healing. I had to do everything in my power to stay alive. And luckily I was able to do that and finish off the match strong. So yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give it a like if you found it useful and subscribe to stay up to date on everything PUBG Xbox. Check out some of my other full game commentaries. I feel like I can learn a lot myself just by watching them and seeing what I do good and seeing what I do poorly. So hopefully you guys can also learn from my mistakes and learn from my successes at the same time. Because in PUBG you can't take anything for granted, so if you're always on your toes, always thinking ahead, seeing what you have to do, you'll be in much better shape to get that chicken dinner. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.